been off for a couple of weeks, I wanted to mention something that happened just less than a week ago, because this dates back to about a year ago, actually a year and a half ago. And that's that JJ Redick has led the Lakers to 50 wins in back-to-back seasons. He's the first Lakers coach since Phil Jackson with back-to-back 50-win seasons when Phil did it back in 2010, 2011.
How many rings he got?
Well, as of right now, considering that he has been through one playoff run, he has 0 rings. So JJ Redick put himself with Phil Jackson, and Redick is the 16th head coach in league history to win 50-plus games in each of his first 2 seasons. So
I think the guy might know what he's doing.
He might know what he's doing. He's not just a podcaster that LeBron shoehorned in there because he wanted his boy to be in there. And so, Toddy, thank you for mentioning the name of the great Pat Riley, because I remember very vividly on this podcast that I was telling you guys he is more likely to be Pat Riley than he is to be a failure. 2 seasons in, it's looking real good. So I just wanted to revisit that real quickly. One other stat that I think is worth mentioning, since this is related to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic scored more points in March with 600 than Anthony Davis scored in his entire tenure with the Dallas Mavericks, which was 587. That is just absolutely mind-boggling that AD had less points in his entire Mavericks tenure than Luka had in a month. And so yet here we are. Unfortunately, Luka, single Luka, was on an absolute tear after separating from his wife and baby mama. And yet the hamstring may end up being what is his downfall for this season. And Austin Reaves also recently got hurt. Both guys are going over to Spain, according to reports, to try and get right and get the treatment that they can only receive overseas and not here in the United States of America. Nevertheless, the Lakers, without Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves, in my opinion, are a first-round exit. Plain and simple. LeBron James is great, but if all the weight and pressure is on a 41-year-old LeBron James to carry the Lakers past the Denver Nuggets, the Oklahoma City Thunder, whoever, the San Antonio Spurs that we were just talking about, I just think that that's too much to put all on the shoulders of LeBron and Bronny. And so, to me, answering this question, the Lakers are a first-round exit without Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves. Kevin, what do you think?
First off, I just wanted to say that you said baby mama and wife in the same sentence was crazy. Crazy work. So I know for those of you listening, you're not going to be able to see what I'm saying, but I know the audience, the people that are watching the podcast, they see the background, they see LeBron, they know I'm a LeBronologist. I'm going to come out here and paint you a picture. They're going to beat the Houston Rockets in the first round without Luka and Austin Reaves. If everything stays the same and they play the Houston Rockets, who have been struggling, why can't they beat them? Why can't they beat them? It can go 6, it can go 7. LeBron James has that extra gear. He is the man of all mans that if I'm going to take my money, I'm going to say LeBron James can get it done. Because we just saw, like Ty said, he told a fan they've been putting me on the shelf. For what? A time like this. For you to come out here and say it's the first of 4 games. Kevin Durant has sent him home and beat him in the finals twice. If LeBron goes out swinging, I bet you swear for God he ain't losing to the Rockets. Because Sengun is great, but he has been playing rocky. Toddy's got him in Thompson. They don't really have a lot of shooting. Finney Smith hasn't been the guy they wanted him to be. And I was the guy saying that Kevin Durant wasn't going to change this team. They still have a lot of problems. If LeBron James beats the Rockets, I will no longer hear Robin conversations. I will no longer hear Michael Jordan conversations. LeBron James be the best player to ever touch a basketball at 41 years old to go out there and single-handedly beat a franchise. hands down, it will no longer be a debate because at 41 years old, he's carrying Rui, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, the guy who played in sack last year. I cannot think of his name. Number 12. His name's blanking. Jackson Hayes, Bronny James, Sam LaRavia. That's his name.
Jake LaRavia.
So if he can take those banded bumps to the second round, hey, man, he's the best to ever do it. But I got to take Blue to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. But I just wanted to make sure I got that out there just in case I don't make it back in time.
Yeah, and as No Limit Jello says on YouTube, I'll take my chances against the Houston Rockets. So Jello was on to what Kevin was saying as Jello also added, KD talking shit about his own teammates on the burner. I'm taking the Lakers in 6. And so I guess, Toddy, the one team that the Lakers could feel confident in the first round against without Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic would be the Houston Rockets, who seem to be very dysfunctional right now. In your opinion, Jaevon, how far are the Lakers going without Luka Doncic or Austin Reaves?
I understand where Kevin is coming from, and he's talking about how LeBron can beat the Rockets. The Rockets have been an underwhelming team all season. I am very skeptical on putting it all on a 41-year-old, as Shaun is saying. Now, understand, he is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron James has carried lesser teams to the NBA Finals. Mind you, the 07 NBA team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, that he carried to a finals team that had no business in making the finals at all. I think JJ Redick has been coaching his butt off all season long. Obviously, these past 2 seasons that he's been the head coach, he's been phenomenal. LeBron James is a guy that I don't really like to count out. But in recent memory, when they went up against the Minnesota Timberwolves last year, they had Luka, who was averaging north of 30 points in that series. Go back and look at the stats. He was all-world. That team was not good enough, and they got bounced in, 5 games against the Minnesota Timberwolves?
Yes.
So to kind of go back and look at how good – I mean, that was with Luka. They don't even have Luka. They don't have Austin Reaves. They don't – I mean, besides LeBron, where are they going to be able to generate offense? I'm not sure. I think – realistically, if this Lakers team goes up against the Rockets, I think he's going to extend the series. I don't know if they're going to be able to win the series with just LeBron, 41-year-old LeBron currently right now. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to become a reality, because I'm just looking at it. At least the Rockets have their complete team, and they'll be able to just make something happen. I do think LeBron can extend this series to 6 or 7 games. I believe that is possible, because I don't like to count out a guy in LeBron James, but I'm looking at it from a standpoint of you're missing Austin Reaves and you're missing Luka Doncic. At least in that series last year, they had both of those guys, but they still got bounced in 5 games. So I'm looking at it from a standpoint of how are you going to be able to generate offense consistently?
Yeah, Jaevon, I had to briefly put you on the full screen just because I wanted the audience to be able to see Mako hanging out with you and just how cute he is. But as Jello says on YouTube as well, Mako, tell your dad Lakers in 6 against the Rockets. After that, we are in trouble. So there you go. Any closing thoughts, guys, before we get on out of here?
See you guys on Monday. Go Birds, the usual.
Go Tar Heels.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it, but former Sacramento Kings head coach Michael Malone is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels men's basketball program. Oh, yeah, and he won a championship with the Denver Nuggets. But I'll always remember him in Sacramento, as he never should have been let go. Nevertheless, that's going to do it.